This chicken bacon ranch loaded baked potato was it. It's creamy, it's cheesy, it's crispy, and totally filling. Everything you want in one meal. If you're a fan of chicken, bacon, and ranch, and who isn't, this is about to become your new go-to meal, so let's get to work. Wash your potatoes, and then you just wanna poke holes in these so obviously they don't explode in the oven. You don't wanna have to clean up that mess. Make sure you clean them because they be funky when you get them from the store. And then we're gonna go over the top of that with just a little bit of avocado oil. Spread that out, and then you just wanna season them up with some salt generously. I really do enjoy the skin of the potato, so I like to season them just so I could taste them. And as you can see, I already knocked out the other three. Now you just wanna go ahead and throw this in a 400-degree oven till crispy. 45 minutes. It shouldn't take much longer than that. When you can poke a knife through it and it comes out fine, you're ready to go. Grab your taters, throw these in the oven, and then for the ranch part of, not for the ranch, but for the bacon part of this, it's even easier. Put it on a sheet tray. This is also gonna go in the same oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes till crispy. However you like your bacon, cook it to the end. But I want mine crispy, so probably 20, 23 minutes and we'll be good. Set timers in the kitchen, for real, for real. No matter how good of a cook you are, always set a timer because I promise you, you'll forget something. Next, grab your chicken and we'll get started on that prep. This is also gonna be pretty basic, so we're gonna go in there with a little bit of salt, some black pepper, of course. Need the twins in every recipe. And then we'll go a little bit of Italian seasoning. And then to reinforce the ranch idea, we're gonna go over top of it, which is a little bit of that ranch seasoning. I'm kind of being mysterious with this. I don't know how this is gonna play out, but we'll see in the end. I think it'll be good. And then go in with your hands and give this a good, quick mix. You can add some paprika to this, some chili powder, whatever seasonings you really want. Now, just take this chicken, set it to the side. We're not gonna cook it till those potatoes are close to done, but the next thing we'll knock out is a quick and easy killer homemade ranch. Ranch is super simple to make and will provide even more flavor when you make it at home yourself. So grab a container and everything goes into it. That was buttermilk. Then we're gonna go over top of that with some mayonnaise. Of course, I'm using QP. Then we need sour cream. And like always, guys, I'll drop the recipe down below, so don't worry about writing anything down. We'll go a little bit of minced onion, dried parsley, go chives, of course, perfect addition. Garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of salt, and of course, some pepper to finish it off. Just mix this all up to combine. And if it's too thick, just add just a little bit more buttermilk to thin it out. And you'll have something special. And I used some dried ingredients, and then as you saw, I used some fresh ingredients. I couldn't find like dried chives at the store. I like using like the dried version just because I feel like it holds a little bit better in the fridge than fresh. But, and as you can see, a beautiful, 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 beautiful ranch. Ready to go. So now we're just waiting. After that bacon is cooked and crispy, take it out the oven, crumble it up, chop it up, set that to the side. Once those potatoes are done, we'll come back, or close to done, we'll come back and cook that chicken. Put this in the refrigerator, let that marinate, let all those flavors get to know each other. And we're almost done. Cooking chicken is easy. Go in there with a little bit of oil, grab your chicken thighs, and just place them in the pan to cook. You can use breasts if you want, but I really do think chicken thighs are better, so you should use them. But if you want to use breasts, be my guest. What a bar. Just let that cook 3, 4, 5 minutes on one side, flip it over, same thing on the other side. And then that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. I want some color on the chicken for sure. So I want to try to get that bottom side a little bit crispy before I flip it over. So whenever that time is, I'll come back, show all that, and then it's really downhill. We got about 13 minutes left on the potatoes. The bacon's about to come out, so we're on the home stretch. And after 4 or 5 minutes on one side, go ahead and just flip it over on the other side. As you can see, we have some real good color on that. Flip the rest of the pieces over. Continue to let that cook to an internal temperature of 165, 170-ish, and you'll be good. Once your chicken is beautiful, remove it from the pan, chop it up. Our potatoes are almost done. We'll pull those out the oven, and then we'll get ready to assemble everything together. Potatoes are baked, chicken is chopped, bacon is crumbled, and our ranch is assembled. Now it's time to take care of these potatoes and take them home. We're gonna take our potatoes, and we're just gonna chop the top. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm making this way harder than it needs to be. So I'll move this to the side. Take a potato, put it on your cutting board, and now you just wanna chop the top on it. Give it a nice trim all the way across. Open that bad boy up, get a spoon, and now you just wanna really hollow this all out. So take out all the guts. You You want to kind of leave like a small outer shell on it. So as you do it, and then there's a bowl right next to me. Take that, and then you just want to place it all inside this bowl. Be careful here, you don't want to destroy the shell, because this is what they're gonna bake inside of when we're done. Okay, and now, once you have a shell that looks just like this, rinse and repeat with the rest of your potatoes. Of course, it's gonna take me a little bit of time, so I'll see you in a blink of an eye. All the potato guts are out the bowl, but I'm extra, and I want this very smooth, so when I stuff it back in there, it's easy. So I'm gonna take all these potato guts, and I'm just gonna rice them. If you don't have a ricer, then you can just mash them by hand, but the ricer is gonna ensure that you get the perfect potato each and every time. Not perfect, but like the smoothest potato. So use a ricer. Get a ricer, they're cheap. I'll link mine in my Amazon storefront down below. And then you just rice it. Just like so. It's kind of a workout. Now that the potatoes are riced, we'll go in there with some sour cream just for some creaminess. A little bit of our bacon. Of course, some of our chicken. This chicken tastes phenomenal too. You can be as generous or as shy as you want. No recipe is complete without cheese, so we'll go in there with a nice small handful of cheese. I love green onions, so we'll add some green onions to finish it off. Add some extra bite. Now just mix this all up to a well combined. And you want to taste and adjust this for any seasoning. So once you get it all mixed up, add salt, pepper, any other seasoning that you use. Oh, I am forgetting one thing. Some of that ranch seasoning, let's be on theme. Add just a little bit more. Because it really came out, it shined through in the chicken, surprisingly. I didn't think it was, but it came through, so we'll go just a little bit of that. Okay, cool. Now, mix this all up. And this is what we're looking like. Y'all can't even see that really. Looking good. It's a little bit dry, so I'm gonna go in there with just a little bit of sour cream and some melted butter. Finish mixing this up. Oh yeah, that was a lot better. Before you stuff it, like I said, you wanna give it a quick taste just to see how good it is. Oh my goodness. Mashed potatoes, chicken, cheese, chives. All good. That ranch seasoning pops too. Okay, now bring back the potatoes. Because I like to work quick in the kitchen, I'm just gonna stuff these with my hands. Might as well, right? That'll make it go faster, be more precise. Everything good, right? I don't see the bad with this, but you can also use a spoon. Take it, and I'm gonna stuff these bad boys to the brim. So put as much as you like in here. Be generous here. And then just go on top of those mashed potatoes. Of course, we just gotta add just a little bit more chicken, right? Protein. This is really what you call a loaded stuffed baked potato. That's my biggest pet peeve when I go out to restaurants is with loaded baked potatoes. All the topping is on top. And so by the time you eat the topping, you just have a regular naked baked potato under. So that's why I went with like the twice stuffed baked potato, just so I can have flavor in every bite. You really wanna think about how you're gonna be serving this to your guests. You wanna make sure they have the most flavor in every bite, because that's what's gonna make you stand out and be like, yo, why is your food so good? I'm telling you, I'm trying to put y'all on game. Y'all don't wanna listen to me. I'm trying to put y'all on free game. And you can just like press that chicken down into the mashed potatoes to really help it stick. Game. GG. Okay, cool. Now we can set that to the side. And then of course, we just need a light dusting of cheese. I might add some more bacon too on top. We might top it at the end, actually. We'll save that. And once you have it looking beautiful and how you like it, we're just gonna throw it back in that same 400-degree oven till that cheese is melted, and then we'll be ready to go. We'll come back at the finished toppings, and it'll be time to eat. Our baked potatoes out the oven, looking absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, of course. You can scoot these to the side. I let them cool for probably about a couple minutes. Of course, to finish them off, and I'm about to make my cutting board super messy, we're gonna drizzle our beautiful ranch right over the top. Come on now. That did not go not nearly as planned. A little bit there, and then you do the same thing with the other 3 potatoes. This is artwork, guys. Take your time. Craft a masterpiece. On top of that ranch, we'll go over it with just a little bit more bacon, because you can never have enough bacon, right? I'm making such a mess, guys. Y'all don't understand. This cleaning is about to be brutal for me. And then last but not least, we'll go over the top of it with just a little bit more of these beautiful green onions falling all over the floor. And bam, you have your masterpiece. Look at it, looking delicious, ready to dive into one. Let's go for it. What a day, what a day. It's been a long day in the kitchen for me. Let's take a bite. I'm actually really excited. I feel like this is definitely a TikTok creation type of meal, but oh my goodness, that cross section is beautiful. I always forget to show y'all My fault, gang. I'm not scooting the camera back over here. Cheers to y'all. Eat great food. I think we're not even gonna eat it with a fork. We're gonna eat it with our hands if I can get it off. Cheers to y'all. Eat great food. Don't eat the same thing all the time. Challenge yourself in the kitchen. I say it every week, but that is so true. Challenge yourself. That's how you get better. If you want to be a better cook, simply try new things that are outside your comfort zone. Enough talking, enough yapping. Smells great. Let's go for it. Cheers. Wow, that's really good. Straight to the point. I'm very, very happy with this. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's to the point. It's a loaded baked potato with a chicken bacon ranch flavor. Everything you want in a meal, you got it here. Make this for yourself, and I promise you, you'll be super happy with this. It'll be an easy way to spice up your baked potato games. I got a lot of stuff to clean up today. I got a lot of laundry, so I'm not gonna talk much longer, but hit that subscribe button, comment down below what I can do next, what I can do different. Send this to a friend, be like, DERAYTHECOOK got it going on over there. Show love to the boy. I'll see you guys next week.